Let's get it.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts! Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again! Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Not sure what's going on with the sound, but we are here. How is everyone doing today? This is Tech Coach Ralph. We are in Coffee and Kata in the morning. We're going to review some current events, some news that happened. We're going to touch on the presidential debate really quick, and then we're going to get into some news articles, and then we're going to get to work. Today is Wednesday, September 11th, 2024. It's been how many years? Like almost 23 years since 9/11 now. Let's remember all of that. I was in high school when that happened, but and the debate was yesterday, surprisingly enough. So let's get into the show. We do have our Kubernetes part 2 coming out at noon today, and then we're going to be going live tomorrow night so that we can continue working on our economic dictionary or urban dictionary of economic data. We're going to be working on the API and the database and things like that. So you definitely want to tune in for that. All right. But, and do me a favor, before we go any further, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live and drop new content. I don't know what happened to my thing. I don't know. I'm kind of upset right now. Let me see. Somehow this thing stopped working on me. Let me see. Let's see. Let me check. Let me change. Let me see if this works. Oh well, I guess we'll have to make lemonade out of lemons. So let's get to it. I'll figure this mic thing out. This thing never happens, but whatever. All right, so let's get to it. Let me put up a quick timer. I'm going to put 3 minutes to talk about this real quick, all right? So let's do this. All right, so I named part of the stream, right? The debate was The Wire. And why did I say that, right? So watching it yesterday, it started off like really, after like the first question, the first 10 minutes, it's like everything took a shift and it got really hostile. And when I'm thinking about The Wire, I was thinking like, you know what, this morning I'm like, if I could compare the moderators to some characters in The Wire, who would they be, right? So I'm like, would Harris be like Marlo and the two moderators be Chris and Snoop, or would the moderators be what was his name, Omar, and the other guy, the ones that took out Stringer Bell? What was the other guy's name? The Muslim hitman, The Wire, Muslim hitman, brother Muzon, or Mazan, however you say his name, right? because it was like I don't know. It was so much ganging up on yesterday, like all these it's like opinionated fact checks and stuff like that. I was like, what in the world is going on? Like, what are we watching? But the interesting thing is that everything that happened was it's like there were prophets or something, because everything that happened was exactly what people said was going to happen, and it played out to the T. Answers, questions not answered, and at the end of the day, I wish I could play this.
Okay, let's move on.
I'm gonna do this. Right. Let me find this. I'm gonna play this part. No video, but I'm gonna play this. Let me see. Let's go with this. I'm gonna just to wrap it up really, really good, right? We're gonna do this.
Mr. Madison, what you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Okay, a simple wrong would have done just fine, but
You remain one.
After all of that yesterday, I'm like, we are exactly where we were 90 minutes earlier. That was my thoughts on it. Anyways, let's get into some news stories for today. I'm so upset. I'm so upset by this mic thing. I don't know what happened to it. It was working just fine yesterday, and all of a sudden, it wants to act up. Oh, I see what happened. Let me see. Mic check. Oh, we're back. We are back. We are back. The world. Oh, okay. I know what happened too. And I think I'm good. All right, we are 100% back. All right, I'll tell you, when these little things happen, it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. Don't call me crazy. All right, let's go to the chat real quick. We got my guy in the building, the king of the tech pookies in the building. Shout out to your car. And we got my guy Telltale Woke. We had an amazing conversation last night. Shout out to you and that new job. You are going to crush it. And we got Alexander F in the building. Good morning. How are you doing today? That's what I'm talking about, all right? And oh my goodness, Chew. God bless you, Mitch. How are you doing? How are you doing today?
We the best.
And Mitch said, I had my mom listen to your accent. What did she think? How did I do? How did I do? Did I do it justice? Or, I mean, we should just compare it to last night and to like the both. You know, they're like about an hour apart from each other. We should compare the two to see how I did. You know, to see how I did. And it says Superman is alive. That is right. Alexander says, it was straight out of the gate. She started doing the electric slide when it comes to answering questions. I'm telling you, it was like Neo in the Matrix. It was like the movie Dodgeball, you know? If you can dodge wrenches, you can definitely dodge a question. I'm just saying, if you the way those questions were dodged, it's like, are people better off today than they were 4 years ago? So when I was growing up in the 1960s, and I'm like, what? I'm like, wait, we're going back like 60 years ago? Like, what happened to 4 years ago? Like, maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. And Mitch, I'm only missing the fake laugh. I did what I could. All right. So let's get into our news for today. I didn't even start a timer. Well, we're just gonna wing it. The whole mic thing got me annoyed. Now I didn't start my timer. Let me see. Well, let's get to the news, and then I'll put up a 20-minute timer. I just got a dental appointment. Oh crap! All right, we'll figure it out. So, tell you things are going crazy. All right, let's go to the news. Let's get to our news. All right. All right, so we got first thing on the docket. We got Bank of America hikes minimum wage. Let's start our timer. So, Bank of America hikes minimum wage. Bank of America is raising its minimum hourly rate to $24 next month. The latest move towards paying $25 an hour by 2025. The company set the goal back in 2017 when its minimum wage was $15 per hour, and has been raising it incrementally since then. The increase applies to all full and part-time employee, all-time hourly roles in the U.S. CEO Brian Moynihan told Axios the payback of initiative is lower turnover and has been crucial in recent years as banks struggle to fill relatively unglamorous and non-remote friendly hourly roles. I have a curiosity all of a sudden. Let me see. Bank of America. Bank of America layoffs. And what do you like, Mitch, your car, Alexander, Telltale? What are your thoughts on Bank of America? I personally don't. I'm not a fan of Bank of America, but just curious. What you guys think of Bank of America? So Bank of America chief Brian Moynihan is considering layoff roughly 40,000 employees as part of a. Let's see, when was this article written? This is a long time ago, so this doesn't count. Let me see. I'm just curious because whenever I see like these hikes being forced and stuff, so this is from October 2023. So this is last year. Not even a year ago. Bank of America cut 7,500 jobs and no one noticed. Yeah. Whenever I see these wage increases, I'm always like, what's like they're like somehow it has to be compensated, right? Unless they just they're booming like that, you know.
Okay, let's move on.
I never really saw Bank of America as like killing it in the industry, but I could be wrong. I mean, we always hear about Chase. The Mitch and your car's favorite CEO of all time, you know, Jamie Dimon. But it is what it is. Let me one more question. Bank of America employees, I guess. How many employees do they have? Or we just do Bank of America. Should tell us right here. They have don't see it here. Is there a wiki for them? Oh, Wikipedia. So I'm just curious. So they have 213,000 employees. That's a lot. That's a lot of employees. But I'm pretty sure most of them make way more than $25 an hour anyway. So it might be a small increase because the amount of people who might make $25 an hour who are going to be bumped up probably isn't that many anyway. So it is what it is. All right, let's get to our next story for today. So this story says U.S. income see first rise since COVID. Inflation-adjusted income went up and the official poverty rate went down last year. New Census Bureau data shows the median U.S. household income hit $80,610 in 2023, a 4% jump from 2022, and the first increase since COVID-19 hit as inflation eased off a 40-year high. Poverty overall dipped from 11.5 to 11.1%. Fell to 0.4%. Economists cited a strengthening of the labor market as one cause. I thought they said that jobs were being lost and that's why they might have to do the cut in the rates, but this is saying that the labor market is strengthening. So I don't know. Maybe it's not the same Maybe it's not the same economist. All right. Let's see what else we got. Policy and poverty experts. I didn't start the clock, but whatever. We'll just go through this one. Economists cited a strengthening in the labor market. Policy and poverty experts say, however, that the data show that pay was stagnant for lower income families still struggling to buy basics. A separate gauge, the supplemental poverty measure rose 12.9%. Rose to 12.9% from 12.4 in 2022 after factoring in now expired government programs such as food assistance. The Mass Mutual survey finds that 23% of 18 to 43-year-olds intend to remain childless due to financial reasons. By some measures, the cost of raising a child has risen 20% since 2016 to 240,000. I remember he might have said this again, but like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, your car 80 said, it might have even been 4 years ago, but it was like, if you're not making over $100,000, you shouldn't have kids. And people were arguing him down. He says, "Oh no, at 40K you can have kids." But this is telling us that it costs $240,000 to raise a child. And this is since 2016, right? So risen 20% since 2016. 20% would be 24,000, 48,000. So in 2016, it was probably about 170-ish thousand, more or less, something like that, maybe 180,000, something to that extent, right? But they were arguing him down, saying, "Oh no, you can do it on 40 to 50K." I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. All right. Anyways, let's get to our next story. All right, so this one says, factories reshape local real estate. The U.S. manufacturing sector is booming with nearly 500 billion pledged to build new factories for products like electric vehicles. Investors are targeting real estate near those sites, primarily in the Sun Belt and the Rust Belt, betting on job creation to boost demand for housing, retail, and services. The Wall Street Journal reports the largest project is semiconductor company TSMC's $65 billion facility in Phoenix, with plans for a city of the future around it. Despite challenges like high interest rates and delays, the anticipated economic growth is already reshaping real estate markets. So we shall see. We shall see based on Snoop and Chris trying to take out people last night. We'll see how this goes. We shall see how this goes. We'll go. We'll see. All right, so let's go to the next one. Amazon Saver takes on Aldi and Walmart. As grocery inflation becomes a flashpoint for many consumers, Amazon is launching a low-priced food brand in a bid to attract budget-conscious shoppers. The retailer says No Frills brand Amazon Saver offers products including crackers, canned fruits, and cookies in-store and online for under $5. The wallet-friendly brand plans to add 100 more items. With Amazon Fresh and 365, the company is no stranger to private label food brands, but its foray into lower price goods ramp up competition with the likes of Walmart, Target, and Aldi. So I'm going to give a little word of warning to Amazon, although they really don't need it from me. See, look at what's going on with Google, and they will come after you.
Okay, let's move on.
They will come after you saying, "Hey, you're a monopoly on everything. We have to break you up. And now instead of getting our food for under $5, it's going to be $10. And our AWS bills are going to skyrocket, and we're no longer going to get deliveries within the same day. We'll probably have to wait 3 to 4 weeks while we can get stuff on Temu within about 2 to 3 days." So Temu is going to win, and the federal government will destroy our American companies. I don't know about you guys, right? Just like, maybe we'll talk about this more on Saturday, but when you see these really, really big companies, that's going to be a Saturday topic, right? But when you see these really, really big companies that they've been, like Google's been around for what, almost 30 years now. You have Amazon, which has been around for a while. You have Apple, who's been around forever, and they built they built their systems up from nothing, their services and all these ideas. They've employed probably millions of people, and then the government comes in and says, "Well, we're just going to we don't like that you've been successful, so we're going to strip it away from you." And then doesn't that tamping down your innovative mindset, like, oh, because if I do build something great, they can just take it away from me. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe that's me. Let's go to our last story of the day. All right, last story. Sony unveils upgraded PlayStation 5. After months of rumors, Sony unveiled its upgraded video game console, the PlayStation 5 Pro. In a video presentation on Tuesday, arriving on November 7th, the console will boast higher resolution and frame rates, with lead architect Mark Cerny calling it the most powerful console we've ever built. You know, it's always it's like everything. Like, this is the most controversial election. This is the most powerful console, the most powerful iPhone that just released. All this stuff. I guess if it's the newest, it is the most powerful. I mean, I would hope it would be more powerful than the last one, right? Because why would you buy one that's less powerful? Maybe that's just me. And it says, yet backlash is already brewing around the PlayStation 5 Pro's price at $700. Good Lord, that's a lot of money. It's nearly $200 more than the 2020 PlayStation 5 model, yet plays the same damn games. Bruh. It also comes without a disk drive or a vertical stand, both which were included with the original. $700. Do you guys remember when the first PlayStation was about $200? You guys remember the first place? That was about $200. Now we're at $700. You might, I mean, for $700, would it can't you just build your own PC, as Telltale Woke was saying? How about you build your own gaming computer? I don't know. But guess what? It doesn't matter to me because I don't play video games anyways. All right. So
congratulations, you played yourself.
I know Mitch is going to say, but what about everybody else? But what about everybody else?
It doesn't matter what you think.
Just saying. I'm just being honest. All right. Let's get to the chat. Let's get to the chat to see what all the good people are saying. And then we're going to do a little bit of work, right? So, let's see. We got Endless Learner in the building. Good morning to you, Endless Learner. How is it going? I hope all is well with you. It says they will just cut hours, SMH or shaking my head, on part-time workers. And I think I saw your car said that it is the tellers, right? And here's the interesting thing, right? The last time you've been into a bank, how many tellers did they have? Like when I go to Chase, which is I can't remember the last time I've been inside of a Chase bank. There's like one teller, maybe two, and this is like in the middle of the day, you know. They might have some people speaking to those whatever they call the people that sign you up an account, but it's never like it's like the banks are always empty, you know. So I wonder who's going to be getting that wage increase. And your car said them. Wow, your car, that's strong words. And he says they better than Wells Fargo, but them too. I don't know. Wells Fargo, they had some shady news. Was it really Wells? All right. So the whole thing with Wells Fargo, because I always heard about it, but I didn't know. I didn't know any of the details. Was it Wells Fargo that was really in the wrong, or was it that it was a senator who had it in for them, right? Because I never really heard many other people talk about Wells Fargo, but this one senator, they were very adamant about going after Wells Fargo. So I don't know. It says here, Car says banks are parasites. What? Your car?
How dare you?
How dare you say that about those parasites? I mean, about those banks, your car. Come on, come on. And it's just I do not mess with them. I call them crooks of America. Credit unions are the way to go. And it says Wells always getting sued for making up fake accounts. I'm telling you, know what? Maybe the shady ones who get caught work for Wells. Your cards to tellers mostly. And we got my guy in the building, Peter Investor. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. It's my guy right there, Peter Investor. I saw you posted a video. I think I'm going to review it on Saturday, Peter Investor. It looked pretty interesting. It says, well, tell your people to stop having kids.
Bruh.
That's like telling people not to breathe, Mitch. That's like telling people not to breathe. And because I agree, minimum wage doesn't change that. Good financial strategy and practices change that. Let me see. Mitch says Amazon is taking over Aldi. I like Aldi though. I really like Aldi. And it says I knew that TSMC, Taiwan Semiconductor Chip Company, is that their name? Made a mistake by cheaping out and trying to build in Arizona. Now they're having all kinds of problems, and the whole thing is on pause. Aw. I need to find my stupid soundbite. That's a good one. I don't know what happened to it. And he says, "Dang, you old." Mitch, don't be an ageist. Don't be an ageist. And Mitch says the proverbial Apple. You know, I do not support that comment. I am a friend to Apple. And I'm a friend to Android as well. You know, I have no problems with Android either. I mean, my phone is an Android. Let's see. Telltale says scammers, and he says PC is greater than PlayStation. Peter Investor says, how much is the PlayStation? The new one is going to be $700, and it doesn't come with a stand. It doesn't come with a disk drive, right? I mean, I don't know who uses disk anyways, but $700. Let's see. So Car says, what? They stole billions in developers' code and didn't pay them. Google and Amazon have been accused of this for years. They are crooked companies no matter how much you love them. That's cool. And it says that's the same as Xbox. I can tell you don't play video games. I could not care less. Really couldn't care. Xbox, PlayStation, whatever, don't mean nothing to me. Adjusted for adjusted for inflation, 200 is like $500. So they're actually charging $1,000 for it. This is or even more, and it says it was like 140. Was it like 140? 140, 150. It says wow, $700. Does it interact with you? It better do more than that for $700. You know, it says I got a 360 and got all my old games as a kid. It says we used to get controllers and stands. Then they removed iPhones don't come with the charging cord and block now. No wires, earbuds either. Every tech company is focusing on device and making a profit from all the peripherals of that device. Blame Apple for this. They started this trend. Hey, I mean, all right, let me let you guys into a little secret, right? I would do the same. And why do they do it? This is why they do it, right? Because they know you're going to pay for it. Because they know you're going to pay for it. So if I knew you're going to pay for it, I would do the same. I'm just saying. It says banks are evil. It doesn't matter which one it is. Cool. That's because Ralph gets beats in his home on his games and then gets mad. I don't get mad. I just quit. As simple as that. I don't get mad. I'm like, all right, cool. Here, have the video game. Let me go do some more productive stuff. Let me, like, while you're playing, not you, but while whoever's playing the video games, I'm going to find a way to do something better and then maybe make the video game that you play. And now I win in the end because
The only thing I'm addicted to right now is winning.
yes, I'm addicted to winning. I am addicted to winning. Anyways, let's see. Let's put 20 minutes on the clock. I will put 20 minutes on the clock and we will do a little bit of work and then we will get out of here. Right. So let's go. I'll just throw in this 20 minutes right here.
It's time to do.
I sure did. I said, you know what? You can have it. I don't want it. I have way better things to do. Take the game. I almost gave the console away too, but I was like, you know, I do want to play GTA, but I almost gave the console away too. But and then the console sat there for a year, never turned on, and then I sold it to somebody. I don't even know for how much. It says you lost though. Did I really lose? Because one could argue that I won in life. I'm just saying. I might have lost the video game, but I'm just saying, you know, you have to define your wins and your losses because I might have actually won. And it says acting like Tyreek when the police him over. You know, it is what it is. It is, and you know, like where that happened, I used to drive by there every single day. Yep. And it was not a construction site. What they do is during the games, like when they have games at the or whatever event at the arena, they put the cones there so they can monitor the traffic and stuff like that. So it wasn't construction. It was just like he was speeding on a regular street. I think the speed limit over there is probably like, especially at that time, it's like 45, and it looks like he was going like 90. Oh, not like 90. So, but yeah, that's what they set it up like that when they have the game. It says Ralph would have left me hanging. Hanging where, Mitch? Hanging where? Anyways, let's do a little bit of work. So, and I'll keep checking the chat. All right. So let me start this up so we can see what exactly we were doing. And do I have? Put that here. Let's go here. All right, so let's start up the app. With the cops. I would not do that, Mitch. I would not leave you hanging. Now, would I get out of the car and like try to do whatever that those other guys are doing? Absolutely not. But I would have made a phone call for you. So this is what I would have done, Mitch. Honestly, Mitch, I would have been a little bit more like this. Let's see, is it gonna work? That might have been me, Mitch. That might have been me, to be honest with you. It might have been one like that. All right. So yeah, we were working on this the other day. Let me expand that a little bit. So We have, so here's what we have going on right here. So these two are linked, right? But we're gonna take this one out, and we want, when we do this, this like when we update this, that this is gonna update, right? If we do it here, it's gonna update. Or let me add something in here, right? But here, it doesn't do it because it's linked to here, right? So we need to be able to we need to be able to update this field right here. So this. All right, let's see how we can do this. So the on change is commented out. Let me comment that back in, and then we're gonna have to fix some of this. We're gonna have to fix some of these errors that we're getting. So the value here is, let me see if I can, let me minimize this for now, and let me close that. So if I can see, what I'm going to do, I'm going to compare it to the one that we copied it over from. So we copied it from here, and here sets it as a string. My question is why? Why is it a string on this one? But it's a number on this one. So here, it's so, all right. So we might have to just try to change it from a string to a, let me see. So value is, let's see if I do that. I don't think that's going to work like that though. I need to be able to convert it from, let me see if we do num.parse. So that one is going to work. And so if we do another num.parse over here, but no, that's not going to work because here. So we do here to string. So we take this off over here. And that might do it, actually. Let's run it again. Let's see. So if I go to here. What? That seems promising. If I put one here, it takes a second, but it still updates. Let me see. So here does it immediately. Here it takes a second. So, all right. In that case, if I go back over here and we close this out. And we comment this out. Run it again. Let's see what we get. Got my guy Rod Brown in the building. aka Mr. Tech Daddy himself.
We the best.
All right, so let's see if this is gonna work. If I let's see if I put this to 1, or actually no, before I do that. Wait, what? Why did that one come off? Hold on. Oh crap, I took the wrong one off. Hold on. So this one stays. This is minutes. We want to take out this one. I want to take the one for hours out. And let's run that over, run it back. Let's put a, what if somebody made 40,000? An hour of someone who makes $40,000 a year's time is $4.57. Let's say they spent $8 hours playing video games, so that cost them $36.53 to play video games. All right, so that is out. All right, so that's working. So if we go up 1, ooh, it didn't update. Interesting. So we type it in here, it's going to update. If we use our little adjuster thingy, it doesn't. So we're also going to need to do it on the, ooh, that makes it tricky. Because on the clicks for the buttons, it needs to also trigger the on change. Interesting. Either way, we have to do the same thing for the minutes as well. So let's get it there for the minutes, and then we'll figure out how to do the on change stuff. Cool. We probably should have pushed it without the increments. That way we can start adding value right away. But I mean, it's not too bad, because I think it is very helpful to have those increments as well. So I don't think it's too big of a problem to get those added. And so I'm gonna just copy this one right here. We still have to style it as well. And I'm going to minimize that one, and we're going to say here, like that. Not that. Let's go to, all right, so now this one is going to be this one. And this is there. And it says here, 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 here. Dot. Wait, what? Ah, okay. Okay. We got that. Let me see what else. Now we need to copy this right here all the way down to here. This right here all the way down to here. Paste that. And we have this total minutes spent. Let me see. That's good. Min, and then we have a max of 59. Is there a default? I thought there was a default value. Let me check that real quick. There should be a default value. What did I do with that? Oh, there it goes. I guess we don't need a default. All right, cool. So max is 59. What else we got? So now we have we can work on that one after. So controller. All right, so unchanged. Did I have the controller up here? Yeah, okay, there goes the controller. For some reason it's all the way. All right, I see why. Okay, so unchanged. Let's take this right here. And oh, it's all the way down here. Something's weird. Hold on. Oh, all right, I did that part already. All right, so now we are to this is all right. So minutes. Unchange. All right, cool. Let's take this unchange right here. And we're going to take this unchange right here. And then we'll just fix whatever broke. So guess I could just do 0, couldn't I? I could just, I wonder if I could just do 0. Let's see what happens if we just put 0. If not, we'll fix that. And then this one is going to be to string. We can take the parse off. I think that's everything. All right, let's run it, see what we get. All right, so let's put, if you make 80, oops, and we say 1. So that part, so this part is not working yet. Oh, something's not right over here. Let's see what that is. But if I was to put 30, something is not right. Let's see, something's missing over here. Let's see. Controller, total minutes spent on activity. Did I update the wrong one? Hold on. No, I didn't. So this is the second one. Total hours, total minutes. Okay. So why, if I put here that the other one updates? Let's see. Total minutes, clear, total minutes, total minutes, total minutes, total minutes, set state. Set state unpressed. That's the clearer. So unchanged. Let's see here. Need a better tree map. So size box. So if we compare the one for the hours with the one for the minutes, controller. Oh,
lunch break.
That might be it right there. So your total minutes spent on activity. Let me try that real quick. Let's say 50, 1 to 3. We do 1. And we do, so that didn't update, so that's good. And we do 30. Nice. Nice. I think that's what we want. Clear that. Nice. Oh, but it clears both. All right, so we got to fix that part. Let me do that real quick as well. I think we're making progress. I think we're making a lot of progress. So unpressed is for the total number here. And here, so this says your total hours spent on activity cleared. That's in the first box. Your total minutes cleared. But when you actually do, so on press, I have to look at, I think I have to look into this one just a little bit deeper. Because it shouldn't be clearing both fields. So something, all right, so we're in pretty good shape. So something to look into. But I think we can pick this up on Monday if I don't work on it before then. But I think we're looking good. I think we're looking good. So what we just have, I'm gonna remove, we're gonna remove the extra minutes field. I would like that. What I would also want to see is that instead of having a default value of 0, just not to have anything there, and then the person can come in here and then they can go up or down, or I'd rather not have anything there so that it can have this, and then we're going to work on the borders and stuff like that. And we'll see how it goes. And we're going to change these buttons to look nicer as well. So a lot of things coming. I think we're doing great. I think after we actually get this part done, we can send it for testing, and then we can start getting it ready to go into the app store. We do have to get this part to work, though, the increment button. So like if I do, maybe I'll look at it a little bit more after the show. But if I do here and I go here, or maybe I have to put a 1 in there. I would want this to increment. I want this to update based on when I'm incrementing here. Maybe I have to leave the 0 in there. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we'll figure that out. Anyways, go back to full screen. We're going to get ready to wrap up the show. Let me see what is going on in the chat before we get out of here. Let me see. Your card says, my answers sound shaky. I hope I made it clear. I hope I made it clear. And Mitch says, I don't need an enemy when I got you. That's true. That's true. You see, you don't need enemies. And my guy Robert says, I'm not going to jail for anybody.
Bruh.
See, look at that. Let me see. Here says, don't call Ralph when ish hits the fan. Bruh gonna leave you in the streets. Call the lawyer. I will Google the lawyer's contact information for you. I'm saying, here, call this person. He will meet you at the jail. Let's see. It says, facts, he would get me in more trouble. I don't know what you're talking about. I plead a fifth. Let me see what else we got. It says, then he gonna drive the Lambo while coming to get you out. I mean, your car. That's a far assumption that I'm actually gonna come to get him out. Drive the Lambo, definitely. Coming to get him out, I don't know. I'm just being honest. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We went longer than I wanted to, but we did some good work. A lot of things to cover today, so it was all good hanging out with you guys. But like I said, we have Kubernetes part 2 today at noon Eastern time, and then tomorrow we're going to be going live to continue working on our Urban Dictionary of Economic Data, where we're going to be working on the API layer, the data layer, setting up our storage so that on Saturday mornings we can have a very, very simple, easy to use dictionary when we're looking up our data. All right. Do me a favor, if you haven't done so already, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live and drop new content, and go over to techcoachralph.dev, sign up for free, get access to our sprint review that I just uploaded on Monday. And you get access to a lot of other content as well. And if you need one-on-one coaching, you want to work with me one-on-one, then join over there and let's run it up together because there are 0 bags fumbled.
Money. Hey.
But on that note, I'm going to get out of here. See you guys tomorrow night live. See you guys at noon in the chat. This is Tech Coach Ralph. We are out.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts. Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again. Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.